I'm Jen, and today we're going to take a closer look at the Dainese Carbon 4 women's riding glove. Now, as you can see on my hand, this is a full gauntlet style riding glove. This is actually top of the line from Dainese. So if you're a women rider, you want the absolute best in protection, you're thinking about doing some track days, maybe some club racing, this is what Dainese has in store for you. Now, when I say the Carbon 4, this means it is a slight update from the Carbon 3. I would say it's more cosmetic than anything in materials and features, but we're going to go through all of that in the rest of the video. Now, these gloves do price in at $200, so they're going to ship to you for free, and as always, our price match policy is in place to guarantee you the lowest price available. Now, when it comes to sizing, right now I'm wearing a size extra small, and that's the size I normally wear in these gloves. Now, right out of the package, they are gonna feel a bit tight, but I know from owning a variety of different styles of these gloves that it's gonna break in, so just bear that in mind when you try these on. Our recommendation is go ahead and order the size you would normally wear. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the features of the Carbon 4. I'm gonna start you here with the entry point. And for a gauntlet style glove, this is pretty typical. You're gonna see two Velcro tabs here. So you have one here in the small of the wrist to fine tune that fit to your liking. And then you have the Velcro tab here to work with the cuff and get your sleeve all fitted in there and then close it again. Now, I have a slight nitpick already with the Carbon 4. What Dainese is using here is a synthetic leather. And you can see it does look very different from the full grain leathers that we're incorporating throughout the rest of the glove. It just doesn't feel great. I almost wish that Dainese would use this stretch material here on the side and just give us all that stretch material so you can make this gauntlet really fit across a variety of different sleeves. So that's something for them to consider down the road on future iterations of this glove. Now, moving on to the top portion, Dainese is using a sheepskin leather on the top portion of the hand. You're gonna see that incorporated into the cuff on top here, and it is foam backed for a little extra protection. As we come into the top of the hand, some of that accordion leather paneling happening there for the mobility of that glove, and a nice burly carbon fiber knuckle protector right on top. And it does look pretty snazzy there. You can see the weave of that carbon fiber and a little hit of that Dainese logo. As we move into the finger portion, I do like these fingers have a double layer system of leather on there with accordion stretch paneling there for the mobility and some extra foam inserts for the protection of your fingers. Now, as we move into the palm side of the glove, you're gonna see a goatskin leather here, and the goatskin leather is gonna be great for a really good tactile feel on the grips of the motorcycle while you're riding. Now, I do want to point out this glove doesn't have touch tech capabilities. So normally you would see a little patch here on the index and the thumb. Dainese's decided not to incorporate that in the glove because they consider it more of a racing glove. But I have to say, even as a track day rider, club racer, I do like to hop off the bike and look at lap times on my phone or something like that. So I think Dainese should really think about adding that touch tech capability into these gloves in future iterations. But as we look at the palm side, I want to point out Dainese is using that double layer system in the high wear vulnerable areas of the glove, like up here in the upper portion of the palm, and then down here in the heel of the palm as well. And down here in the heel of the palm, you're going to see that hard plastic protector. So not only is that good in the event of a crash for impact, right, but it's also good for sliding. A common thing for us to do, we fall off a motorcycle, we put our hands out, and leather can be quite grippy on asphalt sometimes. So to have that hard plastic, it's going to help your hands slide better, and it's going to help prevent some of those torsion wrist injuries we've seen in other motorcycle crashes. Now, on the outer seam of the Carbon 4, we're going to see that double layer leather protection system on the outside here. So Dainese has gone ahead and covered up that seam with all this leather. This could be a vulnerable point of the glove, so it's good to see that extra protection there. And Dainese is also using their DCP on the pinky here. This could be a pretty vulnerable digit when you're riding, especially aggressive riding on the track. So a little extra protection there as well. And so that's going to do it. That's the 360 overview of the Dainese Carbon 4 women's riding gloves. Again, this is a glove I've worn over the years at my track days. And so just a slight update here from Dainese, mostly having to do with colorway and aesthetics. But again, if you're on the market for a full gauntlet style glove for aggressive riding, this is one you might want to check out. Now, if you have more questions, hit the info button on the desktop or mobile device. It's going to redirect you to the product page where you can see some more product features and read some reviews from riders like yourself. And if you have even more questions, give our customer service a call. They're going to be happy to help you find a riding glove that best suits your needs. All right, well, thanks for hanging out as we take a closer look at the Dainese Carbon 4 women's riding glove. I'm Jen. Keep it on to you.